This is the Heidelberger Allstate Insurance Agency pregame show, and I'm standing here in Ray Skillman Stadium with Coach Eric Moore before they jump on the buses and head south to Louisville, Kentucky to take on perennial power in Kentucky, Trinity. Number one ranked team in Kentucky you're at currently. But, Coach, before we get on to that game, we got to talk about last week. You got your first victory of the year. You're 1-1 on the season. In your 26 seasons here, it has to be, if not your entire career, one of the craziest games you've ever been involved in. And unlike week one where you guys came out ablazing, you came out slow last week, but then before the end of the half we had a 28-14 lead, had control, and then the storms came in, kind of like with our interview last week. So give us your thoughts on that game and the craziness that took part while you were waiting to see if you could play again.
Well, it's obvious it must be towards the end of my career because that's the way my career started. My first two football games in Florida in 1994 or 96 were two halftime. We were up by 35 points each game at halftime, and the Hurricane got within 100 miles, and they had to cancel the game. So I didn't get that's 2 zeros or ties or whatever on my record. It should have been wins. I'm still pretty mad about that. This wasn't quite that impactful. But the Carroll team come up that, like we told everybody all week long, they have great skilled kids. They have a great quarterback going to Iowa. You can tell why. Their D-line was phenomenal, got after you. Their offense was really, really well drilled and didn't make any mistakes. They had one mistake all night when they dropped the punt, and we took advantage of that. That sort of kicked off the whole game for us after we had a sluggish start. We got a turnover finally, first one of the year, and boom, put it in for a touchdown, then really didn't turn around. The defense made a couple stops on them, and next thing you know, it's halftime. It's 28-0. Brady Dickon makes an unbelievable catch in the southeast corner of the end zone. Had a great run by Austin Hennessy, who was back for the first time. So we really got on trail, and we're glad to be back where we are and heading south.
While we were waiting to see if we were going to try to, and which we did, try to play that game, we were going to get on maybe at around 11:30. The storm came in. It wasn't a tornado, but a gust of wind around 70 miles an hour. It took out our goalpost. We're still looking to get that goalpost up, but we got at least this weekend and next to get that fulfilled. So when Trotwood comes in, we'll hopefully have a field to play on. Let's turn our attention to tonight. Trinity, maybe a lot of people here in Indiana don't know about them, but they're perennial power in Kentucky. They've played some other Indiana schools. We've played them 2 years straight. We're 1-1 against them. It's going to be a heck of a football game. They're incredibly talented. Give us your thoughts after looking at tape on Trinity.
Well, anytime whoever loses the game wins the state championship, so that's a no-win. It's a no-lose situation tonight. They're very talented. They're not quite as fast in the skill positions as they were the last couple of years, but they're just really good everywhere, and their quarterback has improved so much. Their kicking games, their kickers are always absolutely awesome. When you can recruit like they can, they get the best players to come there. They are number one in the state. They did win they are the defending state champion, so it's time for us to go down tonight and get a little payback going. Wonderful place to play. If you've not been there, it's worth the trip. But they're a very skilled team. They won't beat themselves. So we got to go out. We got to play some great defense. We're going to have to force a couple turnovers somewhere. We're going to have to make a big play on special teams, whether it be the kicking game or block a kick or something. They're very good at blocking kicks. We've really worked hard on that, stopping their fake punts and holding up their kids not to get punts blocked and kicks blocked. So special teams is a huge impact this week in practice. We simplified things down a little bit on offense. Going to continue to attack and go from there, and hopefully the defense can continue to grow and get better each week and just get us enough stops to win the game.
This year we started with some adversity, some injured kids, lost another one in game one, got some kids beat up again last week. It almost was probably in our best interest not to play that game, just to get some kids get some rest, if you will. But give us your thoughts on the offense and defense and what we can expect as we go in tonight.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. That only playing a half give us the situation where we didn't get anybody else further injured or further tired or a pull. Or I was worried about having a 2.5 hour, break there and then having to get back out there and play. I think we could have done it, but it's probably the best thing for the kids. And tonight, the defense is, like I said, has gotten a little bit better each week. We've had to switch people around in positions. I mean, it's hard to coach a team when you have 18 injured kids. You count them on the sideline. There's 18 of them that are injured and not playing. And it just stacks up. And offense is the same way. If we were a pure wing T team, I don't know what we'd do because we only have like 2.5 running backs right now. And we lost another one this week at practice. So This has been tough. I don't know if it was the COVID year or something happened, but we got to figure it out. Got to get kids healthy, get them back to playing football. But, hey, we got enough to win tonight. We're going to go down there and make it happen.
Before we wish you well, just a couple interesting notes. CG Sports Network will not be on the call tonight. The game, however, will be on a webcast through Trinity Sports Network. To find out how you get on that, look at Center Grove Football Twitter, look at CG Sports Twitter, and arguably the Center Grove Athletic Twitter. We'll get that out to you. It is a free webcast, so if you can't make it the drive down to Louisville, please get on there and root on the Trojans through your TVs or your phones, computers, however you watch it. That being said, Coach, great opportunity to get another victory, great opportunity to separate ourselves and let people know that Center Grove's still around here. We wish you well. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, and you know what? We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. There's no pressure on us. It's an out-of-state team, out-of-state game. It's not a conference or anything like that. Just going to try to go rep Center Grove and rep the state of Indiana and represent them well and play some good hard-nosed football and make some big plays and have fun and go win. Go Trojans, beat the Shamrocks.